I'm going to show the safe use of a one-handed needle sheath prop for recapping. So it is designed to use with one hand, just basically to make a scoop method a little bit easier. So I like to put it on after my syringe is already assembled, so I've got it all with the needle on and cartridge in and everything, and before I uncap. The reason being, if you uncap first, then you've got your needle tip exposed, so it's a potential hazard. And it's kind of hard to fiddle with just the cap and get it in. It's so much easier when it's all put together like this. So you can also put it on before you attach the needle. I've seen people do that. It's not really wrong. I just find it's not as easy. So then it just slides on like that. Get it up close to where the hub is on that cap. And then for uncapping, I like to just kind of loosen right around the hub and let it fall away. And then it kind of fell the right way for me by luck, although you want to make sure that it's set up correctly. So you don't really want it lying like that. That's not going to help you recap safely at all. So just set it back up so that it's ready for you. And then that way when you're done using your syringe, you just come back in. And it's just helping you do a one-handed scoop method. Basically, you're getting in there. It's not going to tighten up really nicely in this position. You're going to have to either lean up and actually get that on by pushing on your tray, or once it's like already in that far in the cap, you're pretty safe to recap close to the hub there. Your tip is already secured. So that's basically the use of that. I'll also review a couple things that kind of like common errors that I see with it too. So one thing that I see is people will hold it like this and then go to recap that way. And while that is probably safer than holding the actual cap, it's not really a one-handed recapping. At that point, you're kind of just getting a little more distance. So really it's meant to do a scoop method rather than have your hand still pretty close in the way, especially for people that are, just learning and getting comfortable with the syringe. Sometimes you're a little more shaky. That definitely happens to a lot of us. Another way that I've seen people use it incorrectly is they'll kind of hold behind. And so it's a piece of cardboard. It's not like a metal shield or anything like that. It's not really going to save you from poking through it necessarily. It'll maybe help a little bit versus nothing, but it's really designed to just set down like so. And then it's got a bit better of an angle to actually recap that. And then you can actually just push down on that. That's kind of my favorite way to use that to recap. And then we're good to go.